We have a call on the line from Russ in Georgia. Hey, Russ, how's it going?
Hi, Christy. It's going great, thanks. How are you?
Good. How can I help?
I have been contemplating starting a side hustle for a long time now. I work my day job as a structural designer, and I used to be a home builder. I have been putting together a drafting system separate from what I work with my company because I work out of the office in my home. My question for you, I have two questions, and the first one is, how would you recommend me starting out as a small business on a side hustle, whether I should maybe just design some plans and build a website and sell them, or should I find somebody who's doing that and see if I can't work for them a while, which will help me get cash quickly to cover the software cost?
Okay, talk to me about that software cost. What's that for?
I'm looking at the drafting software called SoftPlan, which is real useful, and it's similar to and compatible to what I use every day for designing structures. And they're $3,000 for the software, but they have it on special where you can do it $250 a month for, it still comes up to $3,000, but you could pay it monthly with no interest.
Okay. And you want this to be, you're going to use this software for building your business, right? Is that what I'm understanding? Like you're using the software to create the products or services you're providing through the side business.
That's correct. See, I've noticed and had a problem here. I was trying to find somebody to do some drafting for me. I used to do all my own, but there seems to be a deficiency of people to do small residential drafting. You can get architects to do it, but they want like $20,000.
Yeah. When
typical plans run $1,500 to $2,000, depending on the size of the house.
Gotcha. Okay. What baby step are you in? Do you have the cash for the $3,000 to just pay it?
Well, I do not have the cash for the full $3,000.
Okay.
We are on. We're working on investing now. We've got our 15% going into retirement.
Okay.
And we've got everything paid off for except the house.
Okay. Well, you're in a great spot. Like, Russ, you're in a great spot financially. Realistically, if you got serious, how quickly could you get the $3,000 just to pay it? Because we don't want to do the payment plan and all that nonsense. Like, how quickly could you just get $3,000, whether it's through, like you said, you could work for a company, but even just through your regular job right now and your regular income, how quickly could you save up $3,000?
Well, that's just it. I'm a little concerned about the size of our mortgage. It's just slightly less than 25% of our take home. But with what's been going on in my family, I've been having a lot of trouble trying to coordinate with my wife and get her on board. And we've been doing this for 20 years. So
yeah, we hear that a lot.
Yep. And so the problem is, I still consider us house poor, and we have, though two of our daughters are grown and out. In fact, I just had my first grandchild last weekend.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you so much. But anyway, so we've got 3.5 more years of high school for our youngest, though. We had one child well after the others, and my wife doesn't want to move or change high schools until that time.
Okay.
And right now, I just feel that we don't have the spare money. Now, I make it whenever I get some in, I move it into savings, and that's what I've been using. I built up the computer system, bought the monitors. I'm buying things secondhand, anything I can do to finance this business out of pocket.
Yeah. Okay, I hear what you're saying. This sounds like to me, and this is just kind of a snapshot view, obviously, Russ, I don't have the full picture of all your financials, but it sounds to me like a value decision. Financially, you're in a good spot. You're even in a good spot with your house. I totally get it if you want to pay it off and you don't like that hanging over your head. But if it sounds like to me that regardless of where the money comes from, you want to feel like that this is in addition to the money you're using to pay for this drafting software is in addition to whatever you're currently bringing in. So whether you do that through doing some drafting services for another company, doing something similar to bring in the cash, if you start a different side hustle, and Dave says, do leaf blowing, do pizza delivery, whatever, almost like back when you were in baby step 2, just to bring in the extra income to be able to pay for it so you feel good about it. So you don't feel like you're stealing money from your savings or your house, what would be going to the house or whatever. If that would make you feel better about it, then do it. But at the end of the day, if you think that this software program is going to help you build a business and you're going to be able to make that money back, which it sounds like even just with what you were saying, the fees, $15 to $2,000, you're going to be able to make it back pretty quickly, especially because it's filling a felt need. It's solving a problem in the marketplace, which is the basis for business. Then when you get that paid for, you get it in there, that money's going to be coming back in and then some, and you're going to be in a good spot. So I just want to encourage you, if you want to make that money from some other place to be able to pay for the software, that's fine. And if you want to take it from, this additional income, you just save it up and pay cash. Let's say you do it in 2 months or 3 months. That's fine too. You're really in a good spot, Russ. And I think for you, it's more of the value of feeling like the business is paying for itself than feeling like you're taking it from somewhere else. But I just want to encourage you, you're in a really good spot. And it sounds like that is something that you're in a good position to do. And I'm excited that when you start that program, what I loved is you talked about how it solves a problem. There's not a lot of people out there doing this for small residential drafting, and that's something and you can do. So I think that's a great idea, and I think you're on the right track.